Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. So MATIC's short-term wave count seems to be followed. The idea that we had in the last video, and also which I communicated to channel members already in our signals channel, the idea was that we get one more high in this C wave of circle wave 3 there. So the overall idea on the MATIC chart, the primary scenario is basically that the yellow count is being followed. And in the yellow count, I shared with you a micro count for this third wave. So we're overall dealing with a diagonal in the yellow count, or in the white wave count, it's simply an ABC structure. And if we see a break below support, which is at 63.5 cents, then the white wave count is clearly in control and we can test the green support area once more. However, until then, yellow is being followed primarily and is for me the leading count, even though we really only have very clear probabilities after we complete 5 waves up, and then followed by a 3-wave pullback. So at the moment, the idea we had was that in this third wave, because we're dealing with a diagonal structure, that we had an A wave to the upside, a B wave pullback, and then this C wave to the upside unfolding right now in a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, with one more high to come in wave 5. This wave 5 is unfolding right now and it can still unfold further. We haven't got any signals or signs of exhaustion. Most importantly is that we now have a pretty full wave count. Last time we were watching for one more high. That one more high happened now, but it can of course still extend. I mean, if you look at the link chart, then you know how high an extension in a 5th wave of a C wave can be, okay? So there isn't really a very clear target here. What we can do is we can measure a potential target for this 5th wave in a few ways. We can take the length of the A wave, go to the low of the B wave, and then what we're typically watching for is the 1.618 Fibonacci extension, in this case at 95.7 cents. That's at least an ideal target for a C wave. It's the 1.618 extension. Another way of measuring would be, well, we can take the length of waves 1 through 3, go to the low of the wave 4, and we're watching for the 38.2 extension and the 61.8 extension. So the 61.8 extension is at 97.3 cents. These are at least the next levels to watch. Now, with cryptos, they can extend sometimes. So we're talking about $1.03 next, and then $1.12. These are all levels that you can watch, okay? Especially around the around the $1 mark, basically you have a lot of psychological resistance, and basically this wave count is technically full. If we go to the 1-hour chart, I mean, hard to say, but it could still get a few more squiggles to the upside. If this is a 1, 2 here, this could be a 3, 4, one more high, and 5. We'll see. At the moment, either way, I haven't got any signal that the top is in place. And a break below the 77 cent level, which is the previous wave 4 low, and basically invalidation for any further extensions. A break below the 77 cent level would suggest that circle wave 4 is unfolding. I have adjusted support. Basically now we have all the 5 waves, which means the risk of a deeper pullback is increasing, but short term it can still extend higher until we see a break below 77 cents. You could even use Fibonacci micro support. So typically what you could use if you're interested in this really short term, then you can just draw the 50%, take that entire distance here, and you're just checking the 50% retracement level. That's at 84 cents basically. So below 84 cents, it would suggest that a top is in place. And then we are watching for that first pullback in wave 4 that would then eventually lead to a 5th wave. Okay, so that's what I'm watching here for on the MATIC chart. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.